One of the things we're going to be looking out for this week, though, the heat.
The heat, yeah.
Stuck in the heat.
Big time. Doesn't that sound nice?
No.
I don't think so, right? It was so hot this weekend. Even yesterday, I was out and about. There was like this beautiful farmer's market in Safety Harbor. I'm going to go check it out. By 11 o'clock, I'm like, all right, time to go home. It's too hot. Upper level pattern, let's talk about it. We have this ridge of high pressure that's going to build in very strong. And when a ridge of high pressure builds in, underneath that air sinks. When air sinks, it warms. And that's really just going to turn up the heat day by day. But that's not all. It's also going to keep our rain chances on the lower end. We're talking maybe 40% at best this upcoming week. Not only do we have high pressure in the upper levels working for us, we also have high pressure at the surface. I know it's tough to see because it kind of blends in with the water here, but around this ridge of high pressure, air flows clockwise. So that's giving us that onshore wind that will continue for most of this week. It'll start west and then it'll shift more so right out of the south. Either way, that is a very warm air mass that's getting pumped in, all ahead of a front that is to our north, and we're kind of getting trapped underneath that, and it's kind of like a lid on a pot of boiling water, this front is. So we are going to cook this week, guys. All the rain currently sitting along the Gulf Coast states from Texas to Louisiana. Our rain chances staying very low as much as we do need the rain. Temperatures already to kick off the morning, low 80s closer to the coast. We're at 82 in St. Pete, 82 in Tampa, 80 in Newport Richey, 82 in Sarasota, 75 in Lakeland and in Sebring. We're at 77 in Dade City. Newport Richey, you're at 80, 79 in Crystal River. Through the day today, the temperature is the number in white. The heat index is the number in the color here, mostly red because it is going to be so warm. By 10 o'clock, it's going to feel like the low 90s. In fact, by 8 o'clock, it's going to feel like the low 90s. Heat index this afternoon in the upper 90s to triple digits. Even at 8 o'clock, it still feels like the low 90s. So we don't get much of a break from the heat at all. Again, this ridge of high pressure that's building in the upper levels is going to continue to warm our temperatures day by day. By about Thursday or Friday, we're looking at low to mid 90s in the city of Tampa, mid to upper 90s inland. And you can see that here with our temperature trend. We'll stay near or above average. Our average high in Tampa, 91. It's still going to feel like 100 plus each day this week. But notice Thursday and Friday. Again, this is for Tampa, low 90s. I think our inland communities, Polk, Hardy, Highlands County, you could potentially top out in the upper 90s Thursday and Friday. Very, very hot. We could be flirting with some dangerous heat a little bit later this week. Let's take you through Futurecast, talk about our rain chance. This is definitely kind of our secondary character of our weather story, definitely not the main one. We'll stay dry through lunchtime, maybe an isolated shower inland towards Polk, Hardy, Highlands County around 2:30 or so. Most of the rain for that evening commute sets up along the I-95 corridor, and that'll be the case even for Tuesday as well. Mostly dry for the morning, and then a few showers will start to develop inland for the afternoon and evening commute, with the heaviest downpours expected along the Atlantic coast the next several days. Here's a look at that marine forecast for you. We'll have an elevated wind. It'll be up to 10 to 15 knots this afternoon. That'll result in a moderate chop on the bay. Seas 2 feet today. 7-day shows the mostly dry weather through Wednesday with highs in the 90s. We'll slightly increase rain chances. A lot of that'll set up inland into the upcoming weekend.